Number one, people are not going to like me having him here. People are going to clown me. They're going to think I'm a fool. They're going to think this list is a massive L. But hear me the F out, bro. Number one is top 10 strongest Naruto characters, as you probably guessed from the title of the video. I see no reason to dilly-dally any longer. Let's go straight into the list. Now for the 9 and 10 spot, I just could not choose between these 3 characters. The first one I shall speak about is Minato. Now the speed on this guy was crazy. His battle IQ, insane, and he was most definitely top 3 in the verse when it came to battle IQ. I don't like how naked my face looks right now. But my issue is, bro, he doesn't have any moves that will like kill you. You know what I mean? Like, a Rasengan is good, it will do damage, but kill someone, I don't know about that, bro. Gun to your head, name 3 people that died from a Rasengan, please. Do it! Do it! Just do it! But yeah, at least from what we saw, at least, he doesn't have any killer jutsu, especially when we're comparing him to other top tiers within the verse. I feel like we never saw his full capabilities though. We saw some flashbacks of him running around to save Kushina, Naruto and the village, whilst attempting to beat Madara and suppressing the Nine Tails at the same time. But then in the 4th Great Ninja War, he was nothing more than nerfed support. So he could be higher on this list if we saw more, but I think this is like a sensible place to advocate him to be, because I still need to talk about the other two people. Now the other one of the 3 is Nagato. This man in one body would have been way too much. A person who can absorb jutsu, manipulate gravity and pull out your soul, he proved how tough he would be to counter versus Naruto, Itachi and Killer B. With so many hacks and plenty ways to kill his opponents, he's definitely valid for the 9 and 10 spot. Now the last of the 3, the GOAT himself, Itachi Uchiha. Now people are gonna call me Itachi Meat Rider, and maybe I just am, but like, at least hear me out. Like, come on guys, at least hear me out. The hacks on this man go crazy. Tsukuyomi, Amaterasu, his Susanoo, which is honestly 2nd best in the series. With the Yotamura and Tosuka Blade, it was stated that the Yotamura can reflect any attacks, whether they be physical or chakra based attacks, and the mirror changes its form to reflect any of the attacks that come towards it. Tosuka Blade can seal anything and anyone it impales, and not to mention only other Uchiha and Jinchuriki can resist his Tsukuyomi. And all of this whilst having a top 3 battle IQ in the series. It's insane. It's a shame Kishimoto loved to nerf his own characters and make them weaker due to sickness, so we never saw them at full power. But as for who I'm picking for the 9/10 spot, now if I'm putting this into a hypothetical dreamland where no one has any sicknesses, yada yada yada, I'm taking Itachi Nagato over Minato. I'll be honest. They have way too many hacks and are tough to counter, and Itachi has an increased level of threat due to his massively great battle IQ that's arguably better than Minato's. And Nagato will literally just be able to absorb any jutsu, and Itachi can reflect any jutsu with his Susanoo. However, if I'm taking each character as they like actually are, out of Nagato and Itachi, you can go either, but I would have to say Nagato, as he wouldn't have to limit himself as much. And Itachi had low stamina due to his illness, but at the same time, bro, people don't recognize this man was using his Mangekyo Sharingan for 8 years, and he only started going like blind when he was fighting Sasuke. Sasuke was going blind after 2 arcs, my nigga. I don't know why I said my nigga on the end of that. I just felt like it needed to be said. But yeah, if I'm going Dreamland, Nagato and Itachi. If I'm going based on actual like shit, give me Minato and Nagato. And 2 honorable mentions with Tobirama and Hiruzen, but I feel like we didn't see enough to actually place them. But now at number 8, I have Might Guy. Now I'm guilty of overrating this man, and honestly, can you blame me? But the amount of help he needed when fighting Madara was so immense. Of course not everyone would have the advantage of being able to hide in true secret orbs like Madara, but Guy is already breaking his bones as he fights. Just imagine if other higher tiers that are on this list attempt to hit him while he's already breaking his bones. His physical stats such as his speed and strength are insane, and his final attack is most likely like one of the most powerful attacks we've seen in the verse. But Madara had cells from a specific shinobi that allowed him to survive and regenerate, and that's who's out next, above Guy. Now at number 7, I have Hashirama. This man is so underrated, bro. No one even speaks about him anymore. Everyone just cares about Otsutsuki. Otsutsuki, give me your willy. Like, bro. Madara was specific enough to say to Guy, of all the taijutsu users I've fought over the years, you're the strongest of them all. Why didn't he just say, You're the strongest of anyone I've ever fought. Like, why didn't he say that? When it comes to like strength with no amps whatsoever, like no one has Kurama, no one gets this 6-path, Senjutsu, 10 tails, whatever. Hashirama would be the strongest in the verse. When it comes to the humans at least. Madara killed Naruto and Sasuke, who were the strongest shinobis at the time, near enough killed all of the 5 Kage, tamed all of the tailed beasts while he was going blind, and Madara still could not ever beat this man once, despite him fighting Hashirama with Kurama at the same time and being stronger than everything, not everything, but most of his forms he showed in the Great Ninja War. Hashirama captured all of the tailed beasts and gave them out like candy. This man was so different and is super downplayed with his great wood style and being able to heal any wounds without weaving a single sign. He is called the god of shinobi for a reason. I just wonder how he died. Now at number 6 I have Jubito. I don't know, 6. This man was nerfed up the wazoo, bro, whatever that means. He couldn't use Kamui, he couldn't use the Rinnegan properly and could only summon the Gedo statue. He couldn't even control himself properly after becoming the 10 tails, like what? Nonetheless though, 3 of the first 4 Hokage still couldn't beat him despite them being reanimation. Hashirama saying himself that Jubito was stronger than him, only Sage Jutsu and Taijutsu working on him. Only a select few people in the verse could fight this man. It's just a shame he was nerfed. But then at number 5, DMS Kakashi. Super hacked out with Kamui and Kamui Shuriken, the best Susanoo in front of Itachi, who is second, but it lasts for like 2 minutes, bro. Now if you're a scaler and you think this Susanoo flies around at FTL speeds, that means this Susanoo doesn't even last for like 2 minutes, bro, because you know how fast you are to be moving faster than light and going boom, and it lasts for that long. That's not even 2 minutes. This guy lasts for less time than me. I'm making implications right now that I'm not going to make explicit. If you get the implications, you get the implications. If not, go about your day and don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. I
don't even like counting this form of Kakashi because it's like saying Reagan was the second strongest in Mob because he had Mob's powers at the end of season 1. But you know, hey ho, whatever. But then at number 4, I got Sasuke Uchiha. Super hacked out with the Rinne Sharingan, full-size Susanoo, some of the most powerful attacks in the entire show, especially at Final Valley, with Genjutsu strong enough to put all of the tail beasts under it at the same time. That sentence structure was so messed up. With Genjutsu strong enough to put all the tail beasts under a Genjutsu at the same time, something like that. And the utilization of his abilities at Final Valley was crazy. No question, he's above everyone else. But we have his counter in Naruto next. Despite him holding back and only having one half of Kurama within him, he was still able to stalemate Sasuke. He has great hacks with all the Tail Beast releases and the True Secret Orbs and the Kurama avatar and the Sun Seal thing that helped him heal Kakashi's eye. But despite all of this, bro, they still could not beat Kaguya in a 1v1. But the thing is about Kaguya, bro, she couldn't like throw hands like that, you know what I mean? Like, look at other Otsutsuki and look at how good their hands are. Kaguya's not there at all. She was just super hacked out with stuff like switching dimensions, that bone ash, eraser shit whatever, and just being completely unkillable. So she had to be sealed and 5v1'd by Team 7 and Obito. And with them struggling with her massively, I have her at number 2 confidently. Notice how I highlighted number 2. Now with number 1, people are not going to like me having him here. People are going to clown me, they're going to think I'm a fool, they're going to think this list is a massive L, but hear me the F out, bro. Number 1 is Jubidada. This man was too much. Too much, okay? Just a question, what's stopping Madara from making 1,000 clones of himself as the 10 Tails Jinchuriki, giving them all Susanoo as well as all of them having the Rinnegan? What's stopping him from doing that?
You're not stopping me! If we the last 2 people on Earth, who gonna stop me?
Yeah. He has more than enough chakra, he has more than enough battle IQ, you don't lose your Susanoo after you've awakened it if you're a true Uchiha. What's stopping him? With the third eye opening up on his forehead, the Rinne Sharingan, granting him the ability of teleportation that Kaguya had, although he wouldn't have been able to use it as much due to him having less chakra than her, but he can still use it nonetheless. As well as that, we have the ability of Limbo, of which there are 4 different Madaras that exist in a separate world. And not only this, they can only be seen by Sasuke and damaged by Naruto. It's stated you need Senjutsu to be able to damage the Limbo clones. Senjutsu is not 6-path jutsu. Senjutsu is like Sage of 6-path jutsu or some shit like that. It's what gave Naruto the true secret robes and why Sasuke acknowledged the fact that on Madara's like forearm shit, bro, he could see that there was a mark from the true secret robes because only Senjutsu could damage them. He could touch them, even Sakura could touch them, but he couldn't damage them without Senjutsu. And this is why Sasuke made Naruto deal with the clones, because he couldn't damage them himself. He had crazy regen with all the Rinnegan abilities, insane levels of combat skill of which Kaguya lacks, because Kaguya does not have hands like Madara.
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on.
I am not a king, I am not a god, I am
Madara Uchiha.
With the exact same arsenal as both Naruto and Sasuke put together, but he didn't have the tail beast releases or the switchy place thingy majiggy that Sasuke had, but he had better abilities in turn with Limbo, that light fang jutsu and this lightning style and everything, bro. That nigga was a Jedi essentially. He was a Jedi. When you pair all of this with the best battle IQ in the series, yes, I am saying Madara has the best battle IQ in the series, with Itachi and Minato being behind him, with him dissecting Obito's Kamui in a few seconds, and the same for Sasuke's Rinnegan ability, among other feats. And with all of his fights as a 10-tails Jinchuriki, he did not take any of them seriously and was playing around. He was only concerned with 1, finishing Infinite Tsukiyomi, 2, running away from Talk no Jutsu. He even went as far to call Naruto and Sasuke a sideshow because they weren't his goal, bro. He wasn't focused on them. People will bring out statements about Kaguya's chakra, etc. But once again, bro, how is she countering 1000 Jubi clones with Rinnegan and full-size Susanoo? Even now in Boruto, bro, I'm not going to say he's the strongest because there are a good few people that could beat him, but I don't see the likes of Naruto, Sasuke, Momoshiki beating Jubidata. Like I said, I know people won't like me having him at number 1, but I don't know how anyone's surviving this man. I know everyone's thinking, what about Hagoromo, Indra, Ashura, etc. I either barely saw anything or can't remember shit. But I know Hagoromo and his brother double team Kaguya to seal her, but I don't have enough feats to actually rank them within the list. I don't want to do speculation, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't speculate, I speak facts. I feel like that was low-key like hard kind of thing. So yeah, I don't speculate, I speak facts. But subscribe for more if you enjoyed. Comment who you think is the strongest. Which of the verses do you want me to rank from 10 to 1? Subscribe, like, algorithm bullshit, and